Ready for adventure? Let's visit Toronto's Underground Art Gallery. Hidden in a vast but clean wasteland of colored tile called the Subway, this collection is one of Toronto's most eclectic and most widely dispersed. Let's take a look at the highlights. Although not signed, the main entrance is here on Spadina Avenue, where you'll find Louis de Niverville's Morning Glory. Totems, carved by artists of the Gitskan First Nation, as well as Barren Ground Caribou, a quilt by Joyce Wieland. The remainder of the collection is housed in a series of galleries called stations by the locals, interconnected by a shuttle service. Shuttle service is excellent. There's one every 3 or 4 minutes. The collection relies on adventure and discovery. These fossil-like inlays on the floor and walls are parts of Stephen Cruise's Before, After. Floral mosaics displayed in an upper gallery form part of James Sutherland's Spadina Summer Under All Seasons and lead to 2 large installations below. My absolute favorite work is Tanya Clark Espinal's From Here Right Now, a series of 24 optical illusions, distortions in scale and orientation. For each, you have to find just the right viewing angle to decode the object. And it's absolutely rewarding when you do. It's the size and scale that's most impressive, like the enormous murals of Gerald Zeldin's Summertime Streetcar. Or the 17,000 tiles of Ampersand by Mike Alexier. Leslie owned a nursery, Shepherd a hardware store. It's possible they never met. Stacy Spiegel's Immersion Land wraps 150 images taken along a road that starts in Toronto around 305 square meters of wall. The 1.5 million tiles turn into an 8-bit deconstruction as you get close. Yonge Street also inspired the North York Heritage Murals by Nicholas and Susanna Graven, depicting pioneer scenes. The most expansive project is a group of 31 installations called the Bloor Danforth line. Using a variety of tile colors, the artist draws attention to the names and places that make up Toronto. Runnymede, an estate. Castle Frank, a cottage. Islington, a nursery. Interestingly, St. George is not named after the Dragon Slayer, but Laurent Queton St. George, a Toronto merchant. Christie is named after William Mellis Christie, the famous baker. He made good cookies. You may be tempted to leave the shuttle to view each site, but after the first view, the magnitude of this project is best appreciated by viewing each in rather quick succession. The rhythm and energy of Gordon Rayner's tempo inspired me to rename it St. Clair Boogie Woogie. Some pieces are outside the gallery proper, like Stephen Cruise's Northern Dancer, and it's not all tile, like this protrusion of grey aluminum called Canyons by Ted Byler. One of the most interesting installations has been lost. Michael Hayden's Arc-en-Ciel was a series of 158 neon-colored tubes that illuminated when shuttles entered the station. Sadly, it had to be dismantled when the computer system that ran it could no longer be maintained. There are several baked enamel on steel installations. Charles Pachter's Hockey Nights in Canada. The Leafs are here, the rival Canadians on the other side. The remnants of Maple Leaf Gardens are outside. I call this baked enamel mural by John Boyle The Effects of Nuclear Fission on Nellie McClung and Sir John A. Its official name is Our Nell. William McElkern's cross-section celebrates the diversity you'll find on Toronto's streets. There are entrances to the individual stations all over Toronto, marked by this red and yellow sign. gallery admission, or fare as it's called in Canada, is $3 and includes unlimited rides on the shuttle as long as you don't leave the gallery. A gallery expansion is in progress. It's scheduled to open in 2016. Cameras are welcome. Loitering is not.
The next station is Christie Station.